Hey y'all, thank you for being here today and clicking on my video. In today's video, we are going to talk about my goals for next year. And then I'm also going to share with you my binder setup for next year. In a separate video, I will go over some challenges, some happy mail, stuff like that I'll be using going into the next year. But in this one, we'll just kind of talk about my plan and my setup. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned. All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you all are here today to help to listen to my goals for next year and look at my setup and help me remain accountable, okay? So let's go ahead and kick this thing right off, okay? And we're just going to start with my goals that I have for next year. Now, I will say that for next year, I do plan to go back to pencil and paper as far as writing my budget down and keeping track of my expenses, all those kinds of things. I do plan to go back to writing. I purchased the Budget Moms digital workbook, and so you will see a lot of these things going into next year. Okay, y'all, we're gonna try this again. My husband called me. I am actually at home. I was trying to get mentally prepared for potty training and get the house in order, figure out what meals I'm making, a lot of things in preparation for potty training. So all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get it started, okay? First goal, save 1K in my emergency fund. Okay, originally, y'all, I had 1K, okay? That was my goal for last year. Somehow I used it. We actually ended up putting a little bit of money down on the new car that we got, and so I kind of depleted the emergency fund, so I need to get it back up. I do not feel comfortable not having anything. And so that is going to be my first and foremost goal. Okay. My next goal is to pay at least half of my medical debt off. I do still have some medical debt from when I gave birth to the twins, and it's just been kind of a slow thing getting rid of that, and so I want to at least pay off half of it. My plan is to pay a nice chunk with tax money that comes back next year, and then we'll figure out the rest of it for the remainder of the year. Make an extra car payment. Now, I probably won't ever say what the car payment is on my channel because I'm still embarrassed by it, even though I've heard from a lot of you that interest rates are super high, that you pay what you would never pay for a car, all that kind of stuff. But I do at least want to make enough extra payments each month to equal up to an extra car payment for that year. That may be all that we can handle right now, honestly, and I'm just going to take that. Any extra payments toward debt is a good thing because it's going toward the principal, which brings down the interest. Alrighty. I also plan to track my spending for a year. I started tracking my spending when I first started my journey, but I kind of got out of the habit, and I need to get back into the habit so I can see where my money is going, how much I'm spending, to kind of get a sense of where I need to buckle down for the most part. Although I know that food is the biggest area, but also it's a double-edged sword because we have to have food, right? And so how do you balance that, that need while also, still getting what you want from time to time, like fast food and restaurants and stuff like that. I also plan to meal prep to save money. When I say meal prep, I don't mean like making meals for 2 hours on a Sunday. That's not what I particularly mean. What I mean is making out a list of recipes that I'm going to make for that given week. Okay. Taking time out on Sunday or Saturday and pre-chopping vegetables or you know, cooking the meat or whatever I need to, in order to make cooking during the week that much easier. Because if I come home from work and I have to do all of those things, plus put it all together, I'm more likely to not do any of it and get fast food, right? So I'm really going to have to carve out time during my week in order to put the plan together so that we can save more money as it relates to our food budget. My last goal is to become monetized. Okay, y'all. So right now I have over 1,000 subscribers. Yay. Thank all of you all for helping me get there. At this point in time, I am at 1,600 watch hours. Watch hours, you know, we need about 4,000 in order to become monetized, or at least get the invitation to become monetized. That's probably the hardest part about becoming monetized is the watch hours. So my plan is really for each month, maybe having a small version of a giveaway, you know, continuing to make things in my Etsy shop. I wanted to do physical products, but I just don't think I have the full capacity to do that right now. I still may find a way to offer things that's not to the level of Etsy maybe. You know, there's options to do it through PayPal. If I become monetized, through the tiered level on YouTube, right before I actually get to the 4,000 watch hours, there would be a way for me to sell products on YouTube as well. So I really need to kind of think about my strategy in order to increase those watch hours. I know that you all are supporting me and watching, and I definitely appreciate that. But I also need to think about some other ways to get my watch hours up. I really want to become monetized so that I can help to pay down my debt and help to pay off this new vehicle, because I don't really have any other way to make extra money. I already work 40 plus hours a week. I have twins, so there's not a whole lot of time for me to be outside of the house, to have an extra job, to do DoorDash and things like that. And so I'm trying to think of ways to do that here in the privacy of my own home, while still being able to take care of my children and all that. Okay, so that is it for my financial goals. All right, y'all, let's take a look at my binders for this upcoming year. So first and foremost, I have my personal binder. This binder I actually got from Soul Mama Rituals and Crafts. It is so beautiful. I love the glow on it. Okay. I am trying to stick to pink, black, lime green as my channel colors, if you haven't already noticed. And so this is kind of, although this is like a rose gold, it still gives me a pink vibe. So we're going with it. Okay. So my personal binder still has pretty much the same envelopes that it had before. Envelope for myself, although I do have a sinking fund in here. And then whenever I get enough, I'll put it over here and divvy it out into these envelopes. Beauty, fun, clothes, massage. And maybe I will give this a revamp. It just kind of depends on how the money flows for next year, but it doesn't seem to be that it will flow a whole lot. So, all right, on to the next binder. So this is my business binder, and I got this binder from Vay over at the Budgeting Butterfly. Okay. And this binder for right now has Canva Pro, which I may or may not get. I may just change up the whole vibe. My P.O. box. I haven't purchased a P.O. box yet. I'm actually using Some of my, actually, no, I haven't purchased the P.O. box yet. I did use some of this money to send out some Happy Mail products. So I do need to get back up to the 46, but I will here shortly. Toyastenaciouslife, and this is for my channel, for any giveaways that I want to do within my channel. Etsy, I have an envelope for. I don't plan to buy a whole lot from Etsy next year, honestly, because I need to really concentrate on debt and my emergency fund. So a lot of the challenges that you'll see me do on my channel, I bought before I came to that realization, or it's things that I got for free or that I already had. And then Filmora, this is actually my editing software. I created an envelope for this because I did purchase, I had a version that I only paid a one-time fee for, but I actually am going to do the yearly one. And so I need to save about $5 a month in order to get up to the total that I need for this for the end of the year. All right, that is my business binder. This is my savings binder, number 1. So my main savings binder. Okay, so this binder has my Costco subscription envelope, my emergency fund, which is actually, these two are in online accounts, so they're digital funds. Car maintenance, this is actually a cash fund for right now. I won't be doing a lot towards car maintenance because actually with the new car, I got 4 years of oil changes, tire rotations. And so since it is a newer car, I may not have to rely on having a car maintenance fund. But what I may do is at least save up $250 for my deductible, just in case any accidents happen. So medical, this is my HSA, which is also a digital fund. My rainy day fund, which is this money that I have in here to grab just in case I need it for any sort of rainy day. Kind of like the money under the mattress that your grandma used to have at her house. And then taxes, this is mostly for taxes at the end of the year. And usually we have end of the year personal property taxes just on our cars. Okay, that is my savings binder number 1. And then my savings binder number 2 has a lot of the stuff for the twins. Okay, so the autism walk, we do participate in the autism walk and help raise funds for that. My son does have a diagnosis of autism, and so this envelope is for that. Education is for my daughter's tuition, and then also their snack fee for going to preschool. My daughter's 529, my daughter's savings account, my son's 529, and my son's savings account. Now, all of these funds are digital funds, so they are in a separate account where they gain interest. The autism walk, I normally just send the money straight over to my team for the autism walk, and so that stays digital as well. All right, that is it for my second savings binder. Then I have this lime green sinking funds binder. Alrighty, I did upgrade these to the next size of binder, the A5, just because I don't, at first I didn't really have to do a whole lot of condensings. I've had to do my first condensing because in the smaller binders, they got fuller faster. So this first one is activities, and this is really just for additional money that we may need while they're in preschool. Sometimes we do have to, get extra supplies if the classroom runs out of stuff. But then also when the kids get sick or when they have a party or whatever the case is, we like to have extra money in there to contribute to that. Birthdays, so this is birthdays for any of the 4 of us, so me, my husband, or the twins. Clothes is pretty self-explanatory. Costco, this is for Costco trips. So money that I have saved up to actually go to Costco to buy items. Date night, whenever me and my husband get to it, but that is for date night. Fun, any sort of fun that we want to have as a family. Groceries, I like to have a grocery sinking fund just because groceries are high. There's no money in here right now because groceries are high. Health, this is for our vitamins for the most part, because I do use our HSA for our over-the-counter like medicine for that we get when we're sick, but this is just for vitamins. Hubby, that's my husband's envelope. My daughter's envelope, which I do need to get a dashboard for her. I realized that I didn't have one after I made this binder. My envelope, and this is my son's envelope. And that is all for sinking funds number 1. And these are the higher priority sinking funds, hence sinking fund number 1 binder. Okay, and then sinking funds number 2 binder. I'm hoping that I don't decide to get rid of some of the sinking fund 2 binder stuff, just because of the way that our budget is going to have to be set up next year. It just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm going to do a lot of those calculations offline just because it's a lot to kind of figure out. But we'll figure out something. It will be tight for this upcoming year, though. ABC Mouse. I have not gotten my twins the ABC Mouse subscription yet. This is the fund to save up for it. And so I'm hoping to get that going. There is some money here, but I need to save up some more. Electronics, so anything that we need to get for their iPads, whether it's another screen protector, another case, or our phones for the most part. Essentials, so this is like essentials that we need to keep our bodies clean, right? So tissue, toilet paper, shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, that sort of thing. Gifts are for gifts for folks outside of our immediate household. Household is really for things like filters, and actually this is for toilet paper and paper towels, you know, any of the little knick-knack things that we need for the household, light bulbs, stuff like that. Nana, this is the twins. Nana, I like to keep a couple extra dollars in here when she requests that I bring her something. Parents' Day is really for Mother's and Father's Day. Pets is for the fish that we have in our fish tank. And then vacation is pretty much self-explanatory. Okay. So that is what my setup will be for next year. We will have, looks like a total of 6 binders, 2 for savings, 2 for sinking funds, my personal one, and then a business one. All right, y'all. I do thank you all for sticking with me and looking at my setup for next year. As always, make sure you are tackling those goals, celebrating your successes, and staying tenacious in your budget, okay? I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye.